This is my first impressions video on the Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta. This past weekend, I was able to get my hands on the Star Wars Battlefront 2 open beta for a few hours. Being a huge Star Wars fan and a big fan of the first Battlefront, I was thoroughly impressed and pleased with this beta. Here are my first impressions. After an awesome cutscene intro by John Boyega, you are thrown into the action in 4 different game modes. Galactic Assault of the Palace of Theed on Naboo, a huge large-scale battle where players must attack or defend the throne room. Starfighter Assault, which takes place during the original trilogy, pitting the Rebels versus the Empire in all-out space combat. Strike at Maz's castle on Takodana, where you must protect or steal the artifact. And Arcade Mode, where you and another can face off against AI enemies as Darth Maul, which I must say was pretty sweet. Although I enjoyed Galactic Assault the most, all the game modes are fun and highly immersive. The game has been completely revamped from the original Battlefront. Star cards, heroes, vehicles, and gameplay has been reworked, resulting in a massive improvement over the first. For example, heroes and vehicles are no longer pickups that you find on the battlefield. Instead, they are accessible through a point system. You get points after every death, depending on how you did, and they add up pretty quickly. There are also character classes now: Assault, Heavy, Officer, and Specialist, making the gameplay seem more strategic and tense. Gameplay feels a tad bit slower and more heavy, but good nonetheless. All the guns and class-specific abilities felt great, and it was a joy to try out the different classes. I did experience some lagging and some rubber banding, but that is to be expected with betas. Overall, I thought the beta performed really well. And check out these graphics. Wow! Just look at the way the leaves twirl around after the birds take off. Also, the attention to detail is unreal. The way the citizens flee at the beginning of the match and feed, or the stationary droid and the fruit on the table. The environments really bring the game to life and make you feel as though you are part of the Star Wars universe. From Naboo to Takodana, the environments feel pulled straight from the films. They are perfect. Running through the streets of Naboo brought me all the way back to 1999, to my days as a kid watching The Phantom Menace. It was also awesome to finally have battle droids included in the action. God, I love it. Sound design is top-notch and very spot-on. Blasters sound so good flying down range, and explosions sound as if they were pulled straight from the films. Overall, I loved the beta and had a lot of fun with it. It seems that the game has way more content than the previous game, which was much needed. Plus, including a story mode was a great idea, as many fans, including myself, wanted that in the first game. Although we didn't get to try story mode in the beta, they did have some pretty sweet cutscenes. I am really excited for the release of Battlefront 2, and I can't wait to play more of it in mid-November. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed.